A few years ago, when we first met the three artists that make up Art Inc., we found out they're worlds apart in some ways. Painter Tom Fritz brings a childhood full of recollections of the racing and rodding scene in Southern California in the 60s. David Ewell made the jump from successful t-shirt artist to fine artist in the 90s. For sculptor Jeff Decker, working in bronze creates the perfect synergy between his love of vintage racing and his passion for art. And it seemed almost inevitable that these three acclaimed masters of motorcycle art should get together and form a group.
The motorcycle art community is rather small. Certain people stick out as more artistic in their expression. Each one, Jeff and Tom, are just excellent in what they do. And when we all got together, it was a pretty much unanimous thing that we formed this company.
Tom, David, and I met, it's been years now, and so we work using a synergy, combining our efforts.
Artists Writing Together became the title that stuck. We were artists, and what were we doing together on this? It was motorcycle related, and writing came into play, and we had an A and an R, and Artists Writing Together became the words.
I don't know, it's one of those things that just fell into place. The tools I use are the lightest light, darkest darks, or the sharpest edges, contrast in general as a tool to bring people's eye into where I want them to go. And motorcycles, if you think about it, have all that going on, and they're pretty busy.
We all came together, we saw something similar in our work, yet we all had differences in our work. Similar vision in that we're dealing with historical aspects of the motorcycle, visions that all brought us together, visions that people respond to, subject matter that we all carry in our past, and yet it relates to things that happened before our time. If the light is enticing and the composition is just strong, that painting will grab you from across the room before you have the ability to figure out what the subject matter is.
And the painters are working on their next projects. I'm working on my next project. And so as the day passes, we can demonstrate to the public how we do our craft, and we can also take advantage of the time sitting here. It's an entire week that we're here, and we can produce quite a bit in that time frame.
I'm always meeting new friends at these shows, and anytime someone comes over, they're attracted to the art, they come on in and they open up and they start talking about it.
I enjoy talking to the people and explaining why, I chose certain subjects, or why, I'm putting certain strokes certain places, things like that.
Yep, this is it. We're all here together and showing the people, and people are responding. They're coming over. They're having a great time. They're digging the stuff, and heck, that's what artists. That's what it's all about.